All right, so Jason Ravnsborg is the Lieutenant AG of South Dakota. He was involved in a hit and run. I don't know if it was hit and run. I'm going to assume it was hit and run. No, it couldn't have been hit and run. Anyway, he hit somebody. And the reason I think it was hit and run is because he said, now this is according to him, he thought he hit a deer. So maybe he was in an accident. Because the article didn't detail the accident. It detailed his story. So what happened was, he's driving along in his automobile. Nobody beside him at the wheel. He hit what he thought was a deer, but it was a 55-year-old man, in which he killed, by the way. So he hits this thing that he thinks is a deer. The police told him, in your car is this man's glasses that you hit. So you hit him to the point to where his face flew through your windshield and his glasses came off and they in your car. And he said he hit a deer. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen with Mr. Ravnsborg? What's going to happen with Mr. Ravnsborg? Queen of Pentacles. The Emperor. Four of Wands. Three of Wands, is it a bad card? King of Cups, no, not so much. Five of Swords, I think he's losing his job. The Knight of Cups, Two of Swords. I don't see any jail, but here's the thing. Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. There is something that... The story will become clear. This is not something that is going to be ambiguous forever. The Queen of Pentacles is reliable. It's steadfast. This Emperor's power and authorities, they will find the solution to this. King of Cups and the Four of Wands. There might be a support, though, coming from his office. So, because he's Lieutenant AG, so I'm pretty sure the AG is going to be not necessarily soft, but it's going to... handle him with kid gloves, show him some respect for his office and so forth and so forth. The Three of Wands and the Five of Swords, there is something on the way, though, that is going to bully you out of your position, but at the same time try to maintain some sort of sense of dignity. So it's not like they're going to drag you through the mud. But the officers was like, listen here, there is no way whatsoever that you didn't know you hit a person. Like, his glasses are in your car, dude. Like, I don't, anyway. But a perspective does change once more evidence becomes available with the Seven of Pentacles. There's something in the ground, something seated, as it were, that may cause, that's a very interesting Two of Swords, that may cause some blocking of previous plans. Like the AG in his office and the DA and all that, they might be, trying to show you some sort of respect for your office, but something may change with the Two of Swords to where now that hospitality by the King of Swords is actually being blocked because of something that is yet to be revealed. I think, let me actually ask. Instead of guessing, let me ask. What happened? Why did he hit a person? I think it was a deer. If A blackout. It's a drunk. They didn't say anything about blood alcohol level and all that. Otherwise, we'd be talking about manslaughter charges right now. So what happened? Did the man just walk out in front of him and, didn't really stand a chance, and he was too scared to say, oh, I hit a person? The Nine of Swords, some worry, stress, anxiety, grief, depression. The Ace of Cups, the person involved here. The Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Confusion. I think this indeed, he didn't think it was a deer. But I don't think it was murder or anything like that, like he ran someone down. I do think it was an accident. By the Nine of Swords, there was some grief and depression upon... This might be that other person, because there's a new person involved in this with the Ace of Cups. I don't know if it was that guy or if the, what's his name, Ravensborg is having a problem at home, and therefore, he went to clear his head and wasn't thinking or wasn't paying attention or whatever the case may be. Because there's some emotion or a person involved here. And one of those two. So there's a Knight of Wands, or Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands is stress and strain. So when I couple that with the Nine of Swords, I think he may have not been paying attention. He may have had a mental thing going on here. And his mind was clouded. It's something at his house with the Four of Wands. That's what I think. Either at his house or at his work. Something around his personal life is in a state of disrepair. And so something else was on his mind except driving and paying attention. So that's what I get.